What's up, guys? Manny Rocks again, coming through with another video. This is sort of a repeat video. I have reviewed these shoes before. That was before I had any kind of voiceover on the shoe. I just used a bunch of subtitles and realized that maybe was not a great idea. This is the Air Jordan 1 Fragment. This is the Friends and Family Edition. Let's see if I can zoom in on that logo there. Really nice logo. It's the black logo. This is the original design for the Fragments, actually. Believe it or not, this shoe was originally supposed to release like this, but last minute they had a change, and so therefore we saw the imprinted logo. I wish I still had a pair of the imprinted style Fragments, but you know, this is the shoe. I still think the shoe came out really nice. Take a look at those. Interesting story about how these came about. Some of you that shop online probably know where I got them from, but the background story of where those folks got them from is really interesting. Can't really talk about it online, but certainly from a decently big name, so it's pretty cool. See that logo there? The quality of leather on this shoe is insane. I gotta say, it's way higher quality than on the regular release Fragment. I mean, this stuff is really buttery with with the blue back and the blue wings across the ankle, buttery leather swoosh, and then the leather on the toe cap. You know, if I can zoom in on that and focus on it, you see this leather is super plush, very soft, and this is a shoe that was originally redesigned. It kind of paved the way for the newer style OG Jordans that we see nowadays. You know, talking to a buddy at Jordan Brand, he was telling me that there's a whole remake of the Jordan OG models, and obviously this is a Nike Air model, as it says on the tongue. And what they were doing is, first they wanted to redo the shape and get it closer to the original. And so they first started off with the black and red one. And so if anybody pays attention online, there was a little bit of a circulation of a picture that showed a Fragment logo or Fragment label on a Bred 1 shoe. And so there was, of course, sparking rumors that a Bred 1 Fragment was going to release, and that's not the case. Sorry to break it to you guys, but it's actually going to be the Bred 1 releasing in 2016, but without the Fragment logo. You know, there's no plans of bringing that into fruition anytime soon. They used that Bred 1 to get the overall shape correct on this shoe. And, you know, I gotta say, they did an excellent job. In terms of material, in terms of shape, in terms of getting rid of the boxiness that they had in a lot of the shoes prior. I think they did a stellar job in getting that all fixed up. And so, you know, even though it was labeled Fragment with the Bred 1, it's not an actual Bred 1. It was actually in preparation for the Fragment, and the Fragment was kind of paving the way for the brand new OG 1 Jordans, or the OG edition with the Nike Air on the tongue. And that's why the newer styles like the Chicagos have the similar cuts, similar shapes, similar materials. The shattered backboards obviously have stellar materials, but they kind of have that same shape. And, you know, to a lesser extent, the Cyber Mondays have the same type of material, same type of cut. Although I gotta say, the Cyber Mondays, the black leather on those is not quite as good as these. These, I mean, they just hit it out of the ballpark in terms of the quality of materials. You know, I'll do a little workaround on the shoe, but, you know, taking a look at that leather around the collar, super nice. I'm really curious to see what else Jordan Brand is bringing out. It looks like they're bringing out some more OGs. Looking forward to those white cement 4s. Looking forward to the black metallic 5s. I'm not sure about an icy blue sole on the metallic 5s. Honestly, I'm not sure that would look good on the shoe. And the preliminary pictures are kind of kind of turned me off from that shoe. Hopefully they just keep it to a clear sole. I think it'll do it injustice to bring back a blue sole, or bring a blue sole to that type of colorway. But I'm curious to see what kind of materials they bring to that shoe. And then also, you know, looking forward to the other Jordan 1s. There's definitely other colorways that are going to come out in the future. Hopefully we see some colorways that haven't been released in the past. Kentucky colorway. Look out for that one. That's probably going to be pretty sick if they release that. But anyways, this is the shoe that did it. This is a size 7. Super hard to find. A men's 7 in this Fragment. Like I said, the shoe overall is in excellent shape. Definitely had these legit checked because, you know, it's one thing for me to do the research. I did research on it, and the shoes overall look great. But sometimes having that second opinion really helps. Helps with my own security or secure feeling about the shoe. So I had the good guys over at Index PDX. Put the link on the description down below. Check those guys out. Super legit people. Crazy shoes. If you haven't visited them, they got some really rare stuff coming through their store. Based out of Portland, Oregon. Super nice guys. Very knowledgeable. So I'll put the link in the bio. But I had those guys check these out, and you know, they cleared and said, you know, these are legit. Definitely everything looks good on them. And, you know, they were even praising the materials on these shoes, which are, I mean, top notch. I still can't believe how buttery the leather is on these. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry that this is another Fragment video. But after watching the other one once through, I thought, you know what? Let's do one with voice. I think that'll turn out a little bit better. Kind of listening to that instead of reading the entire time and not watching the shoe. Hope you enjoy. Oh, one last bit. You see this toe cap? One of the things with the older Jordan 1s is that toe cap was pretty rigid, and you would see that you'd start getting creases across the front. And that's because they had this this piece of plastic support or supported plastic material underneath that toe box that kept it rigid so that they can avoid creasing across the toe box. Well, in time, that would just permanently crease, and this shoe's actually ended up looking worse, which, you know, Nike realized this. They got some feedback, and so they did away with that and then made this flexible to where it ages with the shoe, and that started to look a little bit better, and that's a little more true to the OG style, so glad they brought that back. Anyways, I'll sign off for now. Sorry about that rant, but follow me on Instagram, @MannyRocks. Subscribe, like below, comment anything else you want to see. Let me know. I am moving some stuff, so I'll try to do some review vids on those things. Still got some gems I want to show off, so look out for those. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.